Weskus Oval, Hotrods class out on track. Triangle Petroleum, the giant killer Hancock Brunt. Well, I tell you what, when this man is on song, he'll beat the best of the best anyway in South Africa. Alongside him will be Brennan Green. Then in there behind that is Hansie Moore, and then the two Mosterts that's out there. Adrian Mostert in the 531, and the 331 is CJ Mostert.
Right, so it will probably be between Hancock Brunt and Hansie Moore, but don't forget about that 37 car, the other Weskus Oval car that is Mr. Etienne Olivier himself in that one. So it's going to be a lovely dice between the three of them as they exit Tiger McCool's turn. Full is waiting, Full gives them the green flag, and away they go down into turn number 1, Pro Skills corner. It is Hancock Brunt that comes out there in P1 with Hansie Moore in that second position, followed there by Etienne Olivier, and then it's CJ Mostert that's sitting there in that 4th position as they work their way out of turn number 2, Tiger McCool.
Stretch the legs of Hansie Moore, there's no doubt about it. Hancock Brunt, when he is on song, is ominously quick. Hansie Moore does a beautiful out-in, going into the corner, gets Hancock Brunt out onto the loose, just no grip out there, and that brings Etienne Olivier into play.
Now watch out for that 37 of Olivier sitting out there in that 3rd position, applying a lot of pressure there. That 2nd position right now at this point in time. Hancock Brunt is keeping that 37 at bay, which means at the 44 of Hansie Moore. Now standing in P1 is busy disappearing down the road. Moore sitting out there in P1, going down the back lane, being chased down there by Brunt, and Hancock Brunt being challenged there by the 37 of Etienne Olivier. In turn 1, that is Adrian Wilson, Gary, that is right up against the wall.
He made reasonable contact with the wall, not too bad, but enough to break rose joints and bend rims and slash tires. He now stops on the outside of the circuit, on the exit of the corner, and that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, he's spinning the right-hand back wheel, trying to get that car off across to the inside of the circuit, but it's not working. So definitely more damage than we can realize that's on that motor car, because it looks like the diff for one has gone, because it was spinning the right-hand rear wheel and not the left-hand back. So the wave, the yellows comes out, will slow it all down. So that's Hansie Moore did to take the Springbok Motor Rewind at 44 car ahead of the Triangle Petroleum car, the 66 of Hancock Brunt ahead of the 37 of Etienne Olivier. That will all be negated as they bring them all back together again.
Right, so breakdown services going out there to go and get Adrian Mostert's car away from the wall as Hansie Moore leads him through. Full course yellow flag still out. So here comes Hansie Moore, the Springbok Motor Rewinds, number 44 of Hansie Moore, Triangle Petroleum, Hancock Brunt, Weskus Bakwerke, Etienne Olivier, and Wescape Motor and Bakkie Spares of CJ Mostert. Remember, next weekend, folks, there's the big one at Mega Oval in Worcester, the 3rd and final round of the Boland Regional Championship. Not only just club points at stake, but Boland Championship points at stake. Remember, the first round was run in Worcester, the second round was run here in Weskus, and the 3rd and final, the decider, will be at Mega Oval Worcester next week, Saturday. That's going to be a huge big one there.
Yeah, no doubt that's going to be a biggie. Well, all the meetings at Klein Class in Mega are biggies. So as far as I know, I think there's a little bit of informal live streaming going down from Bredasdorp Raceway at Cape Agulhas. So in between races, and when the water truck's out, you can just maybe dive across onto the social media and see if you can pick up anything from what's happening down that side of the world. A big thanks to Stevie Becker that actually put his money where his mouth is, even though he's having a race meeting of his own, putting some money down to make it possible for it to get more of the lady races across here to Weskus. I'm not sure how many we actually ended up with, and there was supposed to be around about 13. I see 12 on the list. Emile Gansi, Yolandi Lange, Trishka Lowe, it's being added in there, so 12 of them I think that's made it through. So there's only one that was not able to come through of the original 13 on the Pink Stocks touring side.
Well, let's have a look, see what's Ford going to do. He gives them the green flag. Track is clear. Away we go once again. As they run down into turn number 1. Hansie Moore making his way out of turn 1. Now he has to get that big lead back again, or try to get that lead again there from Uncle Brunt in that second position. Uncle Brunt is under severe pressure from Etienne Olivier. And as long as Brunt is under pressure from Olivier, that will release Hansie Moore at the sharp end of the field.
Oh, turning it right around with a 37 car, that's Etienne Ulufu. He saw that it wasn't going to be able to make it, so he just climbed off the accelerator, put his foot lightly on the brake, held the steering where it was and let it turn itself around, did a nice 360, got it back onto the track pretty quickly. Hansie Moore's got the rev limiter either turned down quite a lot, or he is running pretty high revs as he comes out of the corner, because he's hitting the rev limiter pretty much on the start-finish line, but he's blinding the quick when it counts.
Right, here he comes out of Tiger Bulpool's corner to get the white flag for the final lap as he heads into turn number 1. Second place is Hancock Brunt. Third now belongs to CJ Mostert, with the Olivier having trouble right here on the home straight as he comes around to start his final lap. It is Hansie Moore that waltzes and slides, drifts it out of the pit corner towards the checkered flag in P1, with Hancock Brunt finishing in second. CJ Mostert has done more than enough to finish in that third position, and coming home to finish in fourth is the 37 of Etienne Olivier.
So a query coming through on the hotline here. Who's driving Weskus? Rotary can't hear the comments. That is in fact Mr. Olivier himself that is driving with that motor car, and that query coming through there from ex-racing driver Jaco Swanepoel. So nice to know that Jake's